Hi, my name is Werner, and I'm a film major here at ESU, and I just like making cool stuff.
Okay. Who would you consider someone you look up to in filmmaking and why?
Um, I don't know. That's really hard because I don't necessarily look up to anybody specifically. Like, I don't mean to sound brash, I guess, but like I just kind of just drawing inspiration from like whatever catches my eye. Like,
Okay.
I got my camera and I like started doing photography, and I just liked doing that. I had a lot of fun doing that. So, being a film major, I kind of figured I might as well start like making films and stuff. So.
Okay. So, like, in projects, do you, like, pull different ideas from, like, maybe, like, different videos that you see or, like, different productions?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I like a lot of Cole Bennett videos.
Okay,
Cole Bennett,
yeah,
Cole Bennett
Cole,
videos
yeah.
are cool. Yeah, Cole Bennett videos are cool.
Cole is on my list.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, Cole's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Cole makes a lot of fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, in your terms, after the first question, what are your first steps in your creative process of filmmaking?
My creative process, I watch a lot of YouTube at night. I just fall asleep to stuff, and I mean, just consuming stuff on media. I just like just watching stuff, but just day to day, I just draw like inspiration from different things, and like it's like a mix of like your own creativity and like drawing things from other people. So like I don't really believe in like ripping people off, I guess, because that's kind of what like the entire thing is. You know, like you can't know like light without dark.
Right.
You gotta draw information
from somewhere.
You gotta draw creativity from somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, when you're in the process of making your film, how important is the storyline to you? Like, if you're, like, say you have a project and you're set to do a specific storyline, would you, like, stay with the storyline the whole time, or would you, like, add in your little, like, creative points and, like, kind of make it your own?
Good question. I would probably, like, stay to the story. Honestly, I haven't made a lot of things, like, story-based like that, but, like, when I do get the chance, like, a narrative kind of thing, I guess, I would stick to the story, but, like, adding your own creative touch is, like, what makes it you. It makes it you, and being creative with it also gives the project, like, its own life. Right. So it becomes a lot of fun. It can become a lot of fun.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, as you know, we did the project together where we shot Don't Leave So Soon.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
How would you approach casting people or actors to bring your production to life?
Well, for the music video that we did, I'm just gonna use that as an example. I went through, like, I just was hitting up people. First, Patsy wanted us to start out with, like, bigger groups that, like, just in case, you know, because some people get, like, some pretty big, like, artists. Some people get, like, some pretty big artists. So I did that for probably a week or two. Obviously, nobody hit me up.
Right.
So I hit up one of my boys that's in one of my classes, and I was going to do that, but I don't think he wanted to act in his music video.
Okay.
And doing a music video having the person that makes the made the song, and if they're willing to perform it, they're going to be able to articulate their music the best.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
10 times better.
And Jay told me that you made music.
Yeah.
So I was like, light bulb. So I hit you up. You played me that shit. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. Because I originally pitched to you the other dude's song, and I could just tell, like, nothing, like, I could just tell it probably, because it's not your music,
yeah.
you know. So doing yours, I was like, boom, light bulb, and it's a good song.
Literally.
So it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun doing that.
So with that being said, basically, like, you go off, like, the vibes. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
I really do. I just float
That's
with
good.
the boat. Like,
Yes.
my original plan that I was showing you, like, I drew some inspiration from that, and from Gabe, my roommate, like the multiplication stuff. He did some of that in his music video. So I did that, and like I drew inspiration from him, but I did it in my own way.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by you can't rip off other people. Like, you can.
Yeah, literally.
Like, you can.
Yeah,
but
if you do it exactly the same.
yeah, if you do it exactly the same, I guess you can, but
Right.
it's like your own thing.
Okay, exactly. All right, so with that being said, you know, grabbing inspiration and stuff, what role does research and inspiration have in your process of filming?
It has a pretty big effect. Researching, right now I'm doing a documentary. So it's like a nature documentary. It's nothing crazy, but I had to do some research. Like, it was more like writing out just like some powerful dialogue just to go with like a nature documentary, but I gotta do some research on like some statistics and stuff like that, so that's obviously important. So you're not just like propulsing fake stuff, you know, like make it more legit. And the inspiration goes in to your filmmaking. So like whatever inspiration you draw, you just like wherever you get your inspiration, just like morph it in your own way and use it to your ability, you know, like.
Okay, so you feel like it does play a pretty big essential role?
Yeah, it does. It definitely, it 100% does. 100% does.
Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely feel that way too. You know, in filmmaking, there's ups and downs. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes things don't always
Sometimes shit doesn't
work out.
Yeah.
So with that being said, describe a time where you had to compromise during production, if you ever had.
Well, for our music video, the little flashlight thing we did,
Mm-hmm.
I did that, all the filming on my own, so I was a one-man crew. So I couldn't be like one-handed filming you with like a flashlight in hand, like keeping a spotlight on you. That, like, I'm just not that talented. So I used, I have like this little GoPro LED, and I just stuck it to the front of my lens, and I just, don't leave so
Yes, that joint was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
And
lie.
we did that. So that was the time I guess I had a setback. I need to think on my toes, just think of something up quick.
And you know, crazy enough, I don't feel like that was a setback. I feel like that was a good compromise.
Yeah, it wasn't a
because
setback, but
we still found a way to get what you had in mind done.
Yeah.
And we did it good and
Yeah.
efficiently at the end of the day. So,
Mhm.
yeah, you know, I feel like that was a good compromise.
Yeah, it was a good compromise. It, like, at first it was a setback because I didn't know what I was going to do, but I was like, boom, light bulb. That's what makes it fun, being problem solver. You know, sometimes shit happens.
Definitely, yeah. How do you balance your own creativity with the essentials or what is needed for the criteria of your film?
Well, if you gotta, like, follow the basic premises, like, it depends on what is going on. Like, if somebody is telling you what they want, then it's up to you to, like, make their vision come alive. So, like, it's different if you, like, think of the idea and then, like, use your creativity to it because it's your idea and the origin of it. Right. So you can, like, plot, like, that original idea is pliable. So when it's somebody else's idea, it's your job to make that vision come to life, because in reality it is like their video, you know, like you did it, but like it's like their video, you know. So you gotta, like, I guess, pick the person's mind, like what they want first, and then pitch some ideas, like how me and you did. Like, you kind of told me what you were thinking, and then I came to you with some stuff, and I was like, what do you think of this? And like that kind of stuff. Sorry, my mouth is horribly dry.
So basically brainstorming and picking each other's brain.
Yeah, like that you gotta, like, bounce ideas off of each other. That's you know, definitely. Because it's their video.
Definitely.
It's you, like, you as the editor making the vision come alive.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
The whole.
Most definitely. I feel like it all ties into one at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But what methods do you use to bring positivity on set when energy is low? If you've ever had an experience like that before.
Well, I mean, just be a positive force and be as helpful as you can. Like, say if somebody's, like, struggling with something, try and, like, show them. You know, like, don't do it for them, but, like, show them how to do it so they can, like, find their way around. And if, like, I guess spirits are down, like something didn't work, like, if there's time, then you can, like, it can just be reshot. But like nine chances out of 10, if feelings are down, time is running out.
Time is running out, and it's not gonna go the right way.
So I guess in that case, all you can do is just, like, live and learn. I guess all you can do is just live and learn. I guess, like, just being, I guess, my age, doing what I do. Like, it's not like I'm in, like, a serious workplace yet. So it's just, and luckily we have chill enough professors so where we can do that kind of thing. Just be like, you know, do you mind if I, like, do this next semester or something? Just, like, submit it to you really late and just throw in the grade for me, you know. Like, a lot of the professors are chill enough to do that. So
that's cool. So, like, as far as, like, other people on set, like, you would be like a encouraging force to them, or like a positive, like, just try to give them a reminder that it'll be okay, you know.
Yeah, like happen. Like, shit happens, you know. It's just par for the course.
Right.
You know, I mean, exactly like you said, just shit happens. You can't get hung up on it, or else it's just gonna fucking weigh you down. Yeah, it's just gonna weigh you all the way down. You're not gonna be able to do anything. You just gotta let it roll off your back.
Right. So, this next question, when I put it in here, I was thinking about don't leave so soon.
Okay.
How do you ensure that the film consists the same vibe / energy / tone all throughout the whole video?
That was hard. That was hard in our music video because I went through a lot of different phases with it. Like, the original idea, the very original idea was, like, you being outside.
And it was so much different from, like, the end.
It ended up being so much different. Because when we started doing the lights and stuff, and, like, I started messing around with you multiplying, I was like, I like this, I like the color scheme, and I like the multiplication, and I really feel like it fits the energy of the song.
Yes.
So, but I had to include, like, some other scenes in there to, like, keep the viewer wondering
engaged.
What's coming next.
Right.
You know, like, because if I kept, like, the same stuff I get, like, it would be like a loop.
Yeah,
almost,
you're right,
you know? So you gotta, like, chunk it out properly. So I just had to, like, perform the whole song in, like, multiple different spots in so many different spots, actually, in like so many different ways. I had so much footage by the end of it.
Yo,
like
that was so fun.
I didn't even end up using like all of it. There's
Nah,
still, yeah, there's probably still like a shit ton. I could honestly probably make a whole nother
music
remake
video.
of it. Yeah, I could make like a remake of it.
That's
if I
fire.
wanted to.
If you ever get the chance, yo, send me some of those files.
Yeah,
for
I got
sure.
you.
I'll edit them
Got
up.
you.
Do some.
I got you. Mess some shit up on your own. That'd be fire.
Heck yeah. But so last question for today, you know, before I ask this, I want to thank you for coming out and, you know, helping me with my interview again.
No problem.
But what would you consider your best piece of work to date and why?
Definitely don't leave so soon.
Don't
for
leave so
sure.
soon.
Yeah, that's definitely my best piece. I really got to have a lot of fun with that, and the music was a lot of fun to work with. It became a passion project after a while.
Yes.
Because it truly was a lot of fun working with you. You're a lot of fun.
Thank
and
you, bro.
you're
Appreciate
easy
that.
to work with at that. So that, like, it made it an overall easy experience, and I would totally do it again.
Yes.
But
that's cool. Well, what was your favorite part?
my favorite
about
part,
that, yeah.
like
About
Or,
the
like,
whole
just
essence
doing
of the
it.
project, like
The
just
whole-
doing it.
my favorite part of doing it was, I guess, learning. I guess just like getting my feet wet.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like I really started to get my feet wet, and I feel like it really, I guess, showed me what I could do, because I didn't like have anything to really film like that, and like I got the opportunity, and like the stars aligned.
Yes.
I was like, the stars aligned. I have
Definitely.
to like. I was like, I have to fucking make something fire out of this. So
That was definitely one of those like brought to by God moments.
yeah,
like definitely.
exactly. I was like, I had to make something fire with that, and it was a lot of fun.
And we did. Well, thank you. I appreciate you for coming out, you know, giving me your time, giving me your energy. You know, I feel like that interview was very good.
Anytime, bro.
Yes, and thank you. I just want to conclude this by saying that Don't Leave So Soon is out right now. Go tune in.
Yeah, it's on
Link
YouTube.
is in the bio.